Before I proceed, before Golpodidi starts her enticing storytelling session, I would like to know if you can see me and if you can hear me. Just because my audience cannot give a thumbs up, can you write in the chat box if you can see me and if you can hear me well? I'll wait for your responses over the chat box. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Thank you so much for the affirmation. Let's begin. গল্প নেবে গো গল্প stories for you stories कहानी ले लो भाई कहानी 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 গল্প stories and Golpo Didi Priyanka Chatterjee, because Golpo means story and Didi means lady or sister. So your own story sister has this invisible bag with her that has got lots of stories. And some of those stories Golpo Didi is going to share with you today. So are you all ready? If you are ready, then write R in the chat box. If you are ready, then write R in the chat box. And in case you can't write, you can ask for help from your parents or from your grandparents or from your elder brother or sister, and write in the chat box that you would like to hear stories from Golpodidi. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, looks like people are ready because I am getting responses in the chat box. Thank you so much. So, what kind of story should I tell first? Let me see. Let me look into my story kapitara, my story bag, my story box, and gun 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 gun. The story has come to Golpodidi. But for the story to reach you, because from the story bag it has come to Golpodidi, but from Golpodidi to reach it to you, my listeners, my audience, you all have to call the Golpo, the story, the Kahani. Okay? Because otherwise the Golpo will stay with Golpo Didi and it will not reach you. So whenever I say Golpo, Golpo, Kahani, Kahani, story, story, you have to say I. I means come, come. Okay? Ajao, ajao. So everyone, Golpo, Golpo. You have to say I. Ah, thank you so much. I can see the story right over there near the door, but the story is little shy. It's not yet coming. So we have to call the story, we have to call the Golpo, we have to call the Kahani. So are you all ready? Let's call Golpo, let's call Kahani, let's call story. Kahani, Kahani. No, the one over there with the spectacle, you are sitting there, you haven't called the story yet. And that girl over there, oh, you haven't called the story yet. So all of you, if one person is not calling Golpo, not calling Kahani, not calling story, Golpo is not going to come. So together we have to call I. Ajao, come. Okay, everyone, even the one in the yellow t-shirt. Yes, I'm speaking about you. And the one in the red frock, beautiful frock. Yes, all of you. Okay, ready? Chalo. Mm, kahani, kahani. Kahani. Ah, the story is right there. Thank you for the I. It is right there sitting in front of my laptop, but it is not yet there to be served to you. So one last time, okay? And are you ready? Let's go, because the story is going to be served to you very, very soon. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you tensed? So let's go. Story, 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 story. Can't hear you louder. Story, story. The story is right there, ready to be served. And here comes the story. This story is about a royal tailor. And do you know who a tailor is? It's not a teller. So it's not a storyteller who tells stories. No, it's a royal tailor. And what does a tailor do? The tailor makes dresses. That's right. But can you tell me who a royal tailor is? Royal means it is related to the kings and the queens and the prince and the princesses. That means the royal tailor used to make dresses and gowns and whatnot for the kings and the queens and the prince and the princesses. But always he himself will wear dirty and shabby and not so nice clothes. So his wife said one day, अरे आप क्या करते हो? What do you always do? Why do you wear something so shabby, so nasty, so dirty? You should look for a special fabric and then make a special dress or make a special gown or make a special shirt out of it. And that's it. But do you think the royal tailor agreed? No, he's a royal tailor and he needs something very, very special. So he said, that day I'll make a special dress. When? Can you tell me what is the when? When will he make his special dress? Think, think. Could you think of something? What time it is? Um, what kind of a dress it is? And where is it that we are speaking about? Let me give you a hint. He spoke about the night and the fabric. What is the relation? Can you think about it? Think, think. Could you think of anything? Not yet. Okay, 10 more seconds. Try to think. Okay, I will tell you. 5 more seconds. Let me tell you what is the relationship between the night and the fabric. The royal tailor wanted a very special fabric, which was as dark as the night. Yes, and not only that, it had to be as glittery as the stars. What kind of a fabric is that? And not only that, he wanted something which is as soft as silk. That is also possible, but as strong as steel. How can something be soft and strong? Maybe, possible it's soft, but if you want to tear it, it doesn't get torn. Maybe um, it is something dark, but at the same time, it glitters and shines during the night. So something can be soft and strong at the same time. Something can be dark and glittery at the same time. The tailor's wife thought. But still, even if it is possible, how will the tailor get that special fabric? The wife thought. But next day, in the morning, there was a knock on the door. Is there a customer? The royal tailor thought. Let me open the door. And there was a box. And inside this box, when he opened the box, first let me open the box like the royal teller did. Tuck, 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 tuck. And now let me put the hand inside the box and out came. Can you guess what came out? Mm-hmm. Take 5 seconds. Think, think, think. How many of you could think what it was? Let me show you. It was the very special fabric which was as dark as the night and as glittery as the stars and as soft as silk and as strong as steel. Aha! So such a thing is possible. He was so happy and he started thinking about what should he make next. But wait. I forgot the story. After that, what happens? Will you help me remember my story? Golpodidi forgot her story. What happened next with the royal teller? Will you help, Golpodidi? Please give me a thumbs up if you will help. Give me a thumbs up. Oh, not so small. Give me a big thumbs up, a big one. Or maybe join two thumbs and give me a joint thumbs up. Aha, that's right. I'm so happy that you will help me remembering the next part of the story. Okay, you have to sing with me because there's a secret mantra that whenever Golpodidi forgets her stories, like sometimes do you also forget to drink your water from your water bottle, even when your parents have told you a million times, or sometimes do you forget to come back home from the park on time, even if your mother or your father or your grandfather or your grandmother have asked you to come back at 6 o'clock and you forget and then you come back at 6:10? Or do you ever forget writing things that you already knew and that you have studied well? And when the exam paper comes, you are like, What was the answer of this? I'm forgetting." So, like that, Golpodidi also forgets her stories sometimes. So, there is a secret mantra, the secret chant. Don't share it with anyone. Okay, anyone means anyone. But whenever Golpodidi forgets, if she sings it, then she remembers her story. So, all of you are ready because you gave me joint thumbs up. Mm-hmm. Chalo. Tararatataratataratarararara. Tararatataratataratararara. একটা গল্প বলি শোনো, একটা গল্প বলি. So, uh, have you heard this song? Are you repeating after me? Because we have to sing together for Golpodidi to remember. It's like, high five. High five cannot happen in with one hand, right? It's like handshake. Handshake, can handshake happen with one hand? No, right? The other hand needs to come and then we need to shake together. Can high five happen with one hand? No, the other hand needs to come and then we need to high five together. So like that we need to sing together, then only the golpo will come again in Golpo Didi's mind. So let's sing together because you have given me a joint thumbs up, right? So let's go. Tararatataratataratarararara. Tararatataratataratararara. একটা গল্প বলি শোনো, একটা গল্প বলি। এক কাহানি শুনো ভাই, এক কাহানি শুনো। Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Tararatataratataratarararara. Tararatataratatara. Ra! The Golpo has come. Just because of you, it has come back to Golpodidi's mind, and Golpodidi remembers the story of the royal tailor. What happened next when he got the very special fabric, which was as soft as silk, as strong as steel, as dark as night, and as glittery as the stars. And he was about to make something very special from this. So he took the fabric. So if you have a paper with you, you can ask your parents to join with you and then take a paper and make it while the royal tailor is stitching his cloth. Okay. So everyone take a paper, whatever paper you have with you. I'll wait for 10 seconds. Okay. And then we will do it together. Aha, 10 seconds are up, and I can see some of you have gathered papers who haven't yet. Please gather whatever you have around, maybe a newspaper, maybe a used paper. You don't need a white paper. You can take paper of any size and any color, but it needs to be a rectangular paper. Okay, so let's go. The royal tailor took his fabric, and then he started taking his scissors. So let's take the scissors, and first we will fold this in half. So we will make it into a standing line. We will draw a standing line, and then we will make the crease crisp and nice. And now I'll be cutting like the royal tailor from this, not from this part, but from the close part. Okay. And then he took his scissors and he started cutting it. Catch, 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 catch. Everyone, go with me. Catch, 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 catch. 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 And he started stitching it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And he started sewing it. Da 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 da. And let's see what he got. So we will cut from the closed part, not from the open part, from the closed part, we will cut 1/4 of a pizza. So it's 1/4 of a circle. Everyone got it? Yes, it will look like this. And then we will also cut half sleeping line. Half sleeping line. Not full. Full, if it was full, it will come till here. But we are just cutting half of it. And then we will draw a ladder, tear a ladder or a slanting line or a diagonal line. Okay, from here, not from here, but from here to here. Let's go. Lovely. And what did the royal teller get? Let's see. Let's open it. Ta-ra! He got his very, very special long gown, long dress for the winter. And he was so happy that he wore it here, he wore it there, he wore it everywhere. And what happens when you keep wearing the same cloth again and again and again? Of course, it gets dirty and it gets shabby, but something else happens. Can you guess? Take 5 seconds. Try to guess what happens when you wear the same cloth again and again and again, other than it becoming dirty. Some of you have got it right. It doesn't get small, maybe if you keep rinsing it and washing it, but at the same time it gets a lot of holes here, there, everywhere. So should he throw it away? This was a royal teller who believed in reusing things, and he loved to pay attention to even the most trivial thing, even the most trivial fabric. So he didn't throw it away. Instead, again we will fold it, and then he took his scissors and he started cutting it. How? Catch, 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 and he started stitching it. Da 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 da, and he started sewing it. Da 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 da. And then what did he get? For that, and for that we need to cut a sleeping line. But by now, from winter, it has become the next season. So which season comes after winter? Who can tell me? You get 5 seconds to tell the answer. If you know the answer, you can tell it immediately. But otherwise, you get 5. That's right. Some of you have guessed right. There comes spring. And in spring, what did he get? A sleeping line which is parallel to this line. Okay, let's go. Let's cut it. Cut, cut, cut. And throw this part away. What did he get? Oh, and also cut a standing line. I'm so sorry. Parallel to this, cut a standing line. Cut, cut, cut. What did he get? He got his special half shirt for spring. And he liked the half shirt so much that he wore it here, he wore it there, he wore it everywhere. And what started happening? Holes, holes, holes. Should he throw it away? Of course not. So what did he do? He again took his scissors. Everyone take your scissors. Let's go. Catch, catch, catch. Catch, catch, catch. Catch, catch, catch. Catch, catch, catch. And start stitching it. Da 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 da. And let's start sewing it. Da 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 da. And now, which season has come after this? Can you tell me? What season comes after spring? And again, some of you have already guessed it, but otherwise you can think. You get 5 seconds. What season comes after spring? Yes, I absolutely love the answers that are given by you. It is summer. And for summer, he decided to get a vest. But it cannot be half sleeve like spring or full sleeve like winter, of course. He will get a sleeveless. So now this time, parallel to this, cut a standing line. Cut, 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 cut. And his vest needs to be smaller, not so big. So cut a sleeping line parallel to this. Cut, cut, cut. And what did he get? He got his very special vest, and he liked the vest so much. His sleeveless vest for summer that he wore it here, he wore it there, he wore it everywhere. And it started getting holes, 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 holes. What can he do about it? Should he throw it away? Mm-mm. So he decided to reuse it for the next season. And what season comes next after summer? Can you tell me? 5 seconds again. Yes, even though some of you have not guessed it and some of you have guessed it, it is the monsoon, the rainy season. So what did he do? He took his scissors, cut it. He started stitching it and he started sewing it. First, let's cut it, stitch it, and sew it. That's right. Thank you for joining with me. And now, what did he get for the monsoon? So, we will cut a sleeping line parallel to this. Okay. So, sleeping line parallel to this. Let's cut it. Cut, 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 cut. And what did he get? He got a very special hanky for the monsoon season so that whenever he gets drenched in the rain, he can wipe it off. Did you get your hanky? And he liked his hanky so much that he took it here, he took it there, he took it everywhere. And what happens when you use the same thing again and again? Starts getting holes everywhere. Ah, poor teller, what can he do? Should he throw it away? He again took his scissors and he started stitching it and he started sewing it. And this time, what did he get? Something that is applicable for all the seasons. Not for winter, not for spring, not for summer, not for monsoon, but for all seasons. So this time, not from the closed side, rather from the not from the open side, from the closed side, rather. Very sorry. You have to cut half a pizza, not a quarter like first time, half a pizza or half moon. And we don't use this part, rather we will use the other part and it will be like this. We will open it. What did he get? He got yes, circle, and it's a circular button. That's right. And he liked his button so much that he wore it here, he wore it there, he wore it everywhere. And what happened to the button? What did you say? The button got holes? Holes, holes, holes? Arre, no. The button, how can the button get holes? Think. So the button actually fell down. It fell down without the tailor knowing. And the tailor lost it. The tailor was sad, do you think? Not only sad, very, very sad, that's right. But then he thought, I have got a story now this time. The story of that special fabric which was as dark as the night, as glittery as the stars, as soft as the silk, and as strong as steel. And then I have got the story of how did I make, you know, mm, long dress out of it, and then how did I make first for winter, and then how did I make a half sleeve shirt for the spring, and then how did I make a sleeveless vest for summer, and how did I make a hanky for the monsoon, and then how did I make an all season button. And this is the story of my special fabric and all the dresses that I made. And he liked the story so much that he told it here, he told it there, and he told it everywhere. And that is the story you heard today from Golpodidi. And the story Golpodidi heard from many people. One of my very favorite storyteller called Roger Jenkins, he tells the story. Then there is then Jackie Karen and Anna from Australia, they tell the story. And then there is a book called The Clever Teller. It's a folk tale. It has been retold by Srividya. So you will find many versions of this story. And this is one of my very favorite. Now you heard the story today and you will tell the story from now onwards here, there, everywhere. So you heard the story, now you tell the story. Can you make a pinky promise? Show me your pinkies. And make a promise that you will tell the story here, there, everywhere. That's right. Thank you so much. And this is the time to say goodbye. And Golpodidi will come with another story, another time, from her bag of stories, from her story box, from her story ka Pitara. একটা গল্প শুনলে কেমন একটা গল্প শুনলে ये कहानी कैसी थी ये कहानी भाई how was the story how did you listen to the story Tararatataratataratarararara. Tararatataratatara. Ra, ra, ra. Thank you so much and namaste.